as some of you might know who are following GOAT format or have been following in the past little while, you'll notice or hear about people saying that GOAT format is dying, less people are playing it. And today, guys, I'm going to show you why exactly that is, alright? So we're playing a game here against White Magical _ King. I think that's the right name, alright? And we're playing a ritual deck. It's not a very good deck, and you're going to see what I'm trying to get across here. We've got a couple points we're going to go over, not just the obvious one. We're going to get into the games here first, guys, and I'll show you what I mean, alright? So I'm playing my ritual deck, the Doradio Mistress whatever deck, right? So we start off not too bad. And then it gets better, right? So we're gonna activate the Trinity, all right? And then he's gonna be a bitch and quit when he comes back, okay? Because he lags out. So then we're gonna start off activate our Delinquent Duo here, okay? So then after like an hour waiting, we'll do that. Hit his Charity, all right? So then we're gonna set 2 and pass, all right? So then he's gonna bring out his Warrior Lady and set a card. I don't know what he said. Dust shoot, just say for example, okay? So then we're going to Wind Blast that lady, so that way we can get the search on Sangan, alright? And then this kind of sucks here. He's going to drop shoot us, get rid of our Elemental Mistress. So if I lost my Sangan to the graveyard, that would happen. Blah, blah, blah. I'd be able to get my thing, get the Manju, and then be able to activate both Fukin of that trap card down there when she's on the field, but you do crazy effects, alright? So then we're just going to set our Solemn Judgment here, which is great. So then we're going to negate the DD Warrior Lady summon. Just that way he can't do anything. He's going to bluff a set, and that's fine. So we'll just hit in for 1600. Okay? So he's going to... Like, what are you doing? He's going to attack in with into my Sangan for 2000. Okay, that's why. My life points are low. Alright. My mistake. So then we'll take the damage, and that's totally fine, right? And we're going to make sure this is okay. We'll draw another card. Great. That's just the card we wanted, actually. So then we're going to True Nade here. What were his cards? Yeah, both of them didn't really matter, say for example, okay? So then we're gonna do this with Manju. Let's start it off here. So then we're going to bring out both pieces of Doradio, and then we're going to bring Doradio out. And since we got 2 Furinkins on, we're going to set both of them. Awesome. Alright, and then like later in the video, you're going to see this guy going on about how good he is. And this is a prime example of why he's fucking dog shit. So, 1, he doesn't know this deck. 2, why would you MST blindly during the main phase? Like, what were you scared of? I have a 1200 monster. So, because he's retarded, I can then chain my Furinkazan and get rid of his hand. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Right? And that's because he made a big mistake there. If he didn't make that mistake, he would have 1 more card. And this just made it way easier. So then we're going to Funrin do that, destroy. Sweet. So then we're Thunder Dragon. And he thinks I'm going to attack. No, I'm going to bring on my Thunder Dragon, get the extra 400. I'm not keeping her on the field. I used 2 of my Fukin Rizan. I'm not going to hope to God I hard draw into the last one, right? So we'll just hit him for 1600 more and keep the pressure up. He's going to crash into this. It's obvious he's got Chaos Monster. He checked the graveyard before. Again, you don't make it obvious when you have a fucking Chaos Monster because you can play around that, for example, right? So Buddy here is then going to bring out him in main phase 2, banish him, alright? And then this is where the Assault starts. So we're going to bring out our own BLS. And he's just like, we're listening to the worst deck ever. It's like, first of all, how many mistakes did you make there, buddy? How many fucking mistakes did you make? Why would you banish my fucking Thunder Dragon? What were you afraid of? You weren't dead the next turn, right? So... Because what he should have done, guys, is what he should have done was I'm going to pause the game here for we keep on going on here. So, first of all, what he should have done was he shouldn't have checked the graveyard. You should know you have a light in there. You only had, Blade Warrior, who's a light, right? Shouldn't have checked the graveyard. You don't want to make it obvious you got a Chaos Monster in hand. Because when I can read you have a Chaos Monster in hand, I can play around as a good player, alright? So then, and then he banishes Thunder Dragon. Basically a vanilla, 1600 vanilla with BLS. So he just lost the game right there because then when I get my Chaos Monster, because my graveyard was also set up, I can just banish his. He doesn't draw anything, he loses. Like, anyways, I don't know what I'm getting so upset about here. So then he's bitching. Oh, it just proves how strong Greed Grace Duo opening is. I should have responded saying, just shows how fucking retarded you are. Alright? So, just for example, but I kind of go with it, right? You know, I'm like, just because I'm like, yeah, this format's shit. And he's like, oh, I win all my duels, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you're playing Warriors. They take no skill. Fuck you, right? So, we're going into game 2 here. And Game 2, I don't think anything really interesting happens here. I get a fucking horrible hand, man. Oh my god. And I was hoping for the drama, to be honest. Oh, Dust Shoot, boo-hoo, right? No big deal. Right? It's pretty sweet. I don't even know Dust Shoot's that good against this deck. I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't really play Dust Shoot. So, he's going to do that, set a whole bunch. Alright, cool, whatever. You know, I'm so skilled. I just set I set all my cards and just hit you for a bunch of damage, right? I'm so good at this game. So it just said to... I knew he had a Dust Tornado. That was my mistake there. It's no big deal. I thought I had more of those. I don't. And then we're going to take some damage here, which is fine. We'll take that damage and all that. And then here comes some more Salt. We're going to... Oh, no, Salt. Yeah, I thought it was Salt. And I'm thinking... I obviously get a Thunder Dragon. Thinking, I want to keep True... Because he's playing Warrior, so obviously he's going to have... What do you call it, right? And this kind of sucks. That's why I want to keep the Thunder Dragon to... keep Thunder Dragon to have more Ritual fodder. But unfortunately, it just didn't work. So it is what it is. So then we're going to do this. And then here comes more bitching. Oh, you top deck Grace. Boo-hoo. Like, fuck you. Keep on bitching. Like, oh my god. So anyways, we're going to then relinquish, do this. It's a pretty bad position to be in. But he's, you know what? Fuck it. So he's going to do that. He doesn't have any monsters. That's fine. Doesn't set anything. I don't know about that entirely. It's hard to say because you could have only had 200 more. I guess it didn't really make a difference. And because I don't have a dark, which actually sucks, it's really funny because oh no, it wouldn't have made a difference. And then he top decks Kaiku, right? And it's like, okay, literally, you just won the game because your top decks were better than mine. Like, shut the fuck up. So then game 3, this is when the salt really begins here, guys. And then we're gonna get into our point when I'm trying to say why go format stunning, as I said in the beginning of the video. We're gonna we're gonna Thunder Dragon. We get another great hand, right? And then we're gonna yeah, you know, do all the stuff. Just Trinity to gain some advantage and Pot of Greed, alright? So first things first, you have fucking Pot of Greed to start off your turn, and you're bitching. Shut up. And he's gonna Rhoda. That's cool. So then we'll take 200. Alright, that's fine. He doesn't set them all. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's alright. So he's gonna Dust Shoot. Cool. We'll send back my tribe, and then we're gonna do this. Get your thingy. And I should have set my ring here. I don't know. Then he gets Graceful Charity, right? The guy who keeps on bitching gets fucking Charity. Like, fuck you. So he's going to attack in with Exiled Force. Exiled Force. Alright? I get you're desperate, but like I'm not on low enough life points to attack in with Exiled Force. Exiled Force it's a one-of, so you don't want to attack in with it. Like, anyways. Like, you're fucking trash. And then I'm an idiot, and I said it now. It's like, okay. I could have played around all of this, which sucks, but it is what it is. Did I not have a dark in there? I did. I had a light and a dark, but... I don't know why I didn't do that for. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I could have played around that. I don't really care, to be quite honest. We'll just crash, because Don Zulug's just such a pain in my ass. I hate that fucking card sometimes. Right? So he's going to continue with Exile Force. Now it makes a little bit more sense, because you get a... What do you call it? A Blade Warrior, you know, that's pretty good. And then some more bitching comes. Ready? He's gonna do this, and now, is this when he says it? Not yet. So we'll just set that again. And he says, the fact you have a chance is the biggest fucking joke. Like, okay, I have a chance because you fucking suck. Let me just get that out of the way first things first. You literally fucking suck. And I'm gonna respond to him saying that. He's gonna knock him. Cool. So then we'll set our Phoenix Wind Blast. That's fine. And then great play right there. Wait on your set Dust Shoot to chain my card so I can chain mine. Like, I have a chance because you fucking suck. Like, oh my god. So then, yeah, we'll do that. We'll take 2,000. That's fine. Then we're Snatch Steal. Here comes some more salt. Ready? Yeah, again. Oh, you get the card. Oh, yet I had the answer. A Trinity piece. Another Trinity piece. Great. Like, shut the fuck up. My god. And I said you made so many mistakes. Shut the fuck up. All 3 games. It's like you had them too. You like, what are you bitching about? Like, it's like you are complete trash. Your deck is super bricky. Says the guy playing Warrior. I'm responding to his retardation here, for example, right? And we're not gonna do that. And then he's so salty. Like, what a fucking tool, right? Boo, and I just tell him keep on whining. I love the drama, and Buddy doesn't even know that I don't have less than one card in hand. I'm like, are you retarded? Then he realizes it. It's like, fuck, you're so stupid. And oh wow, look at that. And then he calls me a piece of shit. And it's like, Wow. And then he wins the game. I almost could have won if 200 more life points, right? And then I show him all the cards, show it back to him. I'm like, you're such a loser. Shut the fuck up. GG. I'm out of here, right? So now, guys, what I wanted to get into here, what we're going to talk about, is how... So as you've seen there, this guy gets really toxic over nothing. This is part of the reason why people are quitting this form, right? Because dickweeds like this. They get so salty over it. It's like, that's just part of the game. Like, I hate it too, but I'll never, like, it be like, oh, you won the game because of that in the chat. I'll just say it in my head, first of all. And if I do, then I shouldn't be saying that. I'll be the first to admit it. It's just, yeah, because that's just part of the fucking game. I'll say it in my head, but I'll never say it to the person, for example, right? And being a dickweed like this and going on, but, oh, I'm so good, and calling me a piece of shit. It's like, there's a certain point where the toxicity is just too much. And you're going on, but oh, you suck, I'm so good. When you made so many mistakes, you had the Trinity and everything else that just won you the fucking game. Like, shut the fuck up. People like this are a big reason why a lot of people aren't playing, because they can't stand this toxicity from fucking retards like this. Because people yeah, it's annoying. It's just annoying because he goes on how good he is, right? And it's like, you literally made so many mistakes, as I showed you guys in the replay here. I beat you because of those mistakes. Yes, my draws were better than yours, but you could have outplayed all of them, and all of them weren't very hard mistakes that he made. All the mistakes he made were simple, like checking your graveyard for your chaos, like checking your graveyard when you draw a chaos monster, summoning the chaos monster to banish Thunder Dragon, dust tornadoing after I set my card. Like, who does that? Like, who waits for your opponent to chain to dust tornado? You always got to get rid of it, especially in a game state like this, right? Another thing I wanted to get onto was about the Trinity. It is bullshit. Shit like the Trinity is just unbelievable how many times you just lose to it. And I know I said before it's part of the game, but like sometimes it is just so infuriating though. There are times, like, I get what this guy was saying, but he's genuinely a bitch. But there are times where you genuinely just outplay your opponent, but because they have the Trinity, they just win, right? For example, or you just win. And I can admit, game one, maybe that was the case. But he's so retarded that I wouldn't say that was the case. I'll be honest, right? So, like, yeah, a big part of the reason, in my opinion, that people aren't playing Go For It is they're just getting sick of the fucking Trinity, and people like this. And it's like, the thing is that you can say, well, in tournaments you wouldn't see this, right? You wouldn't see toxicity like this. I hope not. I don't play in tournaments because I don't care enough. But hopefully you wouldn't see toxicity and shit like this in tournaments, for example, right? But like, just the win, how you win the fucking game because of your just top decks it's so infuriating sometimes, honestly. And it just happens so often, it feels like. And I know they're all one-ups and all that. It's just so annoying, though. And it really just brings it down, because sometimes I do feel like this format takes a lot of skill. As I said, this guy made many mistakes. And then the Trinity just kind of ruins that. And I feel like that's one of the things that's really ruining it. But another thing, too, another third part we're going to get on here, guys, in this video, we're going over a lot of points here, is decks like Warriors and Chaos that they take almost no brain power to play. Pretty much you just, okay, here's my out, okay, get rid of that, okay, cool. Like, they only really take skill in a mirror match. And even then, a lot of the times the mirror match is decided on what Trinity piece you get, right? And, yeah, so, I don't know, like, it's just... Yeah, it's GOAT format, right? So, I mean, if you're playing it, you kind of just got to accept it, and that's why I don't really play it that much anymore. Honestly, I just play it just to make videos, to tell you the truth, guys. I don't really care as much as I used to. Pretty much just play it to make videos, and aside from that, I pretty much don't touch it. But, like, yeah, so just shit like that is just, yeah, all these things that went over are just so frustrating. But more than anything, the people like this, grow the fuck up. That's all I gotta say to people. You grow the fuck up. It's a game. Get over it. You know? At the end of the day, I don't really care about the Trinity pieces. Just being a bitch is just so annoying sometimes. But at the same time, it's great for content. So, you know what? Keep it up, guys. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of it down below. If they should maybe do something. Because I heard talks about banning Delinquent Duo potentially. Personally, I think you should ban Charity more than Duo. It's tough, because like Charity, if it's the only card in your hand, it's not that good. But if you open a Charity, it's better than all three of them. Like, you open it in Chaos, you can just win the game, for example, right? Or like you open it, like you open it turn 3 on a Chaos deck. Your opponent has a pretty good board. You can just win the game because you can just set up your graveyard and then just draw into the cards you need in GG, right? But anyways, yeah, they talked about getting rid of Duo. I don't really know. I don't really care, as I said before, what pieces they get rid of. I could care less, to tell you the honest God truth. Like I said, I just play it to make videos. I don't give a fuck about it. Sometimes things like these assholes do trigger me, but for the most part, I don't care. So yeah, but you guys let me know what you think down below. Why Gold Format is dying. This is what I think personally. You agree with it? Great. You don't? That's fine too. You got just thanks for watching though, guys, and yeah, be sure to keep subscribed, keep on watching all the videos, and yeah, good to see you guys there. Thanks for the support recently. I'll see you all later. Peace out.